What is up, guys? Here we are today with some champions. We haven't done a champions run in a while. And we're going to be playing some Kane. So Kenny wanted me to play Kane, and LT.Dragon has asked me to play his Kane deck. I think this deck is not the best, honestly. I think that Rifleman Venom is not very good anti-infantry. I'd much rather have a a cat ship or a chemical buggy as my extra anti-infantry unit. Maybe even like an Inferno, like something bigger than this. Like Venom and Rifleman is a bit weak, I think. It's also like a little weak to pit bulls because your best answer to pit bull is stealth tank, which is really expensive, and it's okay against tanks because of shade, but it's not amazing, and it's also a triple building deck. And in honor of Kane, we have the obelisk here, the obelisk of light, which if I do this it will light up. There it is, obelisk of light in honor of mighty Kane. We'll have that over here whilst we play the games. There's nowhere really for me to put it where you guys can see it in camera whilst I'm playing, unfortunately. But just know the obelisk will be here watching over us as we play. Alright, let's do some Kane.
Establishing battlefield control.
Up against Predator. Uh-oh, Predator playing Jade. So this is what I would describe as an aggro deck. Most of the units are cheap. The most expensive unit is the stealth tank. That's like the only really expensive unit in the deck. And there's no strong combination of units in the deck either, so it's not a combined arms. There's no like combo units that you put together and they're really strong. So it's pretty much just a classic aggro, like a Nod Agro. It's also free building. A lot of the time these aggro decks end up being these 2-2-2 builds where you have 2 from each building. I'm not a great fan of those. I think if you're going to play a 2-2-2, your deck would be mid-rangey because you have to open all your buildings, so you might as well be getting some power out of doing that. But if you're playing an aggro deck, your units are weak and you're spending a lot on tech. To be fair, it also works the other way where you have a lot of spare money because you're spending so little on your tech that you can afford to build all 3 buildings first missile, which some more expensive decks wouldn't be able to do. Anyway, we're gonna start harassing his second half. I guess we'll get another Venom. Should be a pretty easy first missile here. I'm not sure where these flamers are going. He's making a wall of flamers to block my bikes. Okay, I don't really understand what the flamers are doing. Sure, man. You got it. I'm not going to attack your halves anymore. I guess he believes that killing harvesters is how you win rivals, because, you know, that's clearly what has been shown. It has been demonstrated many times that the person who gets the most harvest kills wins every single game of rivals. So we'll farm the flamers, get a stealth tank to take out this banshee. The venoms fight the lasers as well. I mean, we're just about to win the game now, so he's going to need something pretty powerful pretty soon to not just have the game be over. And he's gone double laser. Alright, cool, there it is, guys, we win. Not sure why he's playing Jade either. Jade obviously didn't do anything that game. I mean, Kane didn't do anything that game either, so, you know. Okay, up against Angu. He's playing Liang. Not sure what that means. Maybe it means he hasn't read the patch notes. I very rarely see Liang. It's pretty much just Peter that still plays Liang. Alright, so we see a war factory opening. I'm gonna wait to see the unit before I make lasers. Because if it's something it might be something I don't want to make laser. Yeah, like I don't want to make laser against Shatter. I want to just tech switch. I'm just gonna go into bikes. I'd go Shade ideally, but Shade's expensive and bikes are cheap, so. Probably gonna be a fortress deck. So yeah, it's probably gonna go MLRS next, and then Shade is obviously my best unit in this matchup by a lot. Yep, there it is. I'm gonna walk into the Chatterer to beat the MLRS shot. Oh no, he retargeted. He's a god among men. Run away. Alright, cool. We ran away. We survived. Yeah, we're just gonna go Shade. Shade obviously is like hard counter to this deck. We'll make laser while we wait for the money for Shade. This is something you should definitely do, by the way. Whilst you're waiting for a unit, you should make cheap units, like in the meantime. So like you should make lasers whilst you're waiting for the Shades, things like that. Alright, there goes one MLRS. Probably should have saved those lasers, but no big deal. There goes the other one. Yeah, I mean, this deck is so bad versus Shade. Shade is kind of an obnoxious unit. Yeah, okay, he just concedes to the Shade. Seems reasonable. His deck just can't deal with Shade. I also had Kane. Like, Kane's pretty insane versus his deck. OG Clouds from Tiberium Syndicate or Tiberium S Syndicate. I think I prefer Tiberium S Syndicate. Okay, so we're gonna go rifles and see what he's up to. Nothing so far. Get half, put down here. He also has rifles. Okay, and his halves is also here. So this is already an indicator that our opponent has some idea what he's doing. I firmly believe you should move the harvester on this map, and he's also gone rifle opening, which is also a sign that your opponent knows what they're doing. Alright, so we'll split shot here. And we'll get another rifle. If he's not going to make another rifle, I'll push in and get the 2v1 whilst he's tech switching. Looks like he's gone double half now, so we need to aggressively charge. I probably shouldn't have gone third rifle, but this one's going to die, so I'll put this one over here and it'll be fine. Let me wait and see what he tech switches into. Looks like it's going to be nothing. Okay, so I'm going to go Venom. I want to be aggressive here. He's also gone Venom. I want to be aggressive with the charging on account of the fact he's double half. And we're going to want to go... Actually, I could go bikes. Yeah, I'm going to go bikes. I would go stealth tank, but I haven't got the money. So I'm going to go bikes instead. I need to be charging this missile, so let's get off the pad. And then we'll get back on it. Stealth tank, sure. We'll get some lasers. If he wants to shoot my bikes, I'm okay with that. Stealth tank costs 100, so the odds you get value out of it killing bikes is almost 0. Get the Venom away. Get the Shade around here. Alright, so we're going to want a stealth tank now. And we'll just try and flip in here. EMP. Alright, easy win. Cool. Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1. New mission received. Alright, we're up against Venom. Harvester ready. He's laser drone rushing us. Okay. I mean, laser drones don't do good harvester damage anymore. They haven't done good harvester damage since the last patch, so I think I want to charge the missiles still. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want to charge the missile still. Well, I save up for bikes as well. Unit ready. Attack bike ready to rumble. Unit offline. Gonna brain him. Unit offline. I'm kind of broke here with not charging. Now, I've heard that you can use lasers to beat Venom Laser Drone Rush, but I've not experienced that on my side. I tend to find that I lose pretty hard to Venoms with lasers. Alright, well, we got wrecked there. Looks like we're going to have to try and win the game through that. Obviously, we're going to need more bikes to fight the Venoms. We'll get some lasers to fight lasers. I suspect he's a tech deck. Now that he's killed a half and gone double half, he's almost he's probably gone double half now. So we're probably just going to lose to some tech units. This deck also seems very bad against tech units. On account of all of the units in the deck being super cheap and low hit points and such. Boosted laser drones, okay. Yeah, we're gonna lose to the flame tank probably. There is the double halve as expected. Alright, let's get the Shade over here. Alright, almost got flipped there, but not quite. We do have to beat like infinity tech units now though, which is gonna be tricky. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think we can. We're gonna have to obelisk this cyborg. That's just one cyborg as well. Like we have to beat we're gonna have to beat a lot of tech units here. Dude, shoot! What are you doing? Shade, why? Just shoot the thing. What is wrong with you? Alright, we can't actually afford another obelisk. It's getting a little sketchy. Let's get the other obelisk down. Okay, looks like we get that. Got kind of wrecked by that rush though.
Objective complete.
Thank God we had the obelisk to defeat those cyborgs, eh?
3, 2,
Okay, up against Beast. One of the things I hate most about Champs is this map being in Champs. This is one of the worst maps in the game, in my opinion.
harvester ready.
Okay, so it looks like Beast wants to stall, which is interesting. I wonder why he wants to stall. I definitely don't want to stall. My deck is insanely aggressive. He's very much going for stall, which is weird as well, because he usually plays a very aggressive Nod deck. I'm surprised to see him trying to stall. Hem buggy, alright, well, I guess we go straight to Shade. Hem buggy followed up by bites. This is gonna suck. Alright, so he's probably gonna go Chem buggy again. No more bikes, right? We'll take out a bunch of bikes here. Should win the missile fairly easily from here. What? Yeah, okay, cool. Another Chem buggy as expected. We'll shoot that with the Shade. Or at least try to. Come on, Shade. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Nope, okay, run away. Alright, so it looks like Shade Venom is going to be pretty good in this matchup. What is this Shade doing? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand that Shade's pathing there at all. I'll just shoot this one. I'll just finish off the Chem buggy with the Venom. Yeah. Here comes a Stank. I mean, we can just make tons of Shades. He hasn't showed us any way that he can beat Venom Shade yet, so we'll just keep making Venom Shade for now. Alright, and then we'll obelisk here. So he's gonna have to move this stealth tank in, and then we have an obelisk. So alright, his deck looks pretty bad against my deck, I have to say. Yeah, alright. Looks like Shade just hard counters his deck pretty much. Shade is insane versus Nod.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, up against Paul. No idea what he's playing. We get Rifle Mirror to start. But it's not Fanatics, almost certainly, if he's gone Rifles first. It's probably the Catship deck. That deck is pretty good. Alright, so we'll move up like this. Don't let him get across to the left. Third rifle. Alright, I'll go third rifle as well. He pushes in, so we get defender's advantage, so we should win this fairly comfortably.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
If we just both keep making rifles, I should come out ahead. Oh wow, he boosts. Alright, I'll switch to Venom since he spent 30 on the boost. Need to send it up here though. Alright, I guess we're looking for Shades now. Block him out here and then we should win the missile. Yep, nice. And then Shade plus Venom will take this out. Yep, cool. And then we'll run away from these bites while we wait for Shade to reload. Take out another bite squadron. That's Giga. Oh, rip Paul. You don't want to be playing Giga against Shade. That is a really bad matchup. I think the Shade one-shots the Giga. The Shade was missing a missile there, and I think it shot the enemy lasers a little, but I'm pretty sure Shade one-shots a Giga cannon. So it's a really tough matchup. I also have Kane, which again, like, if he ever pushes the Giga up, I can just drop a Kane tower to finish it off. If we can just we need to get rid of these riflemen. They're hurting us quite a lot. I think he's trying to pop cap me. Yeah, looks like it. We'll just block him out with the rifles. Super annoying. I'm gonna obelisk. I got a ton of cash because he's not, you know, he's not killing anything, so I guess I'll just drop an obelisk. Alright. GG. Pretty rough matchup for him there.
You are victorious. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so we're gonna go rifles first. NS5 says, I never understand the militant battle in the beginning. After 2 or 3, I change to the hard counter. Yeah, and then your opponent will change to the hard counter to your hard counter, NS5. Like, if you're having a rifle war, and then you switch to Venom, because you can, and your opponent goes bikes, you're still behind. So it's a really bad play. Like, you don't want to be the one who switches first, because then you get punished by the opponent just countering whatever you switch into. That's why people have the rifle war at the start. Like here, I've won the rifle war, so now he has to do something else. And when he does something else, I'll counter it immediately. If he keeps making rifles, I'll just keep making rifles, because I'm winning the rifle war. Now, because he spent 30 on boost, I'm going Venom. Like, because he spent money on the boost, I'm switching. But now, see, like, he just counters my counter, and now I'm behind again. Which is why it's not good. But he's double halving, so he doesn't care. He's willing to spend infinite money just to buy time.
Our base is under attack.
Throwing away that Phantom seems a little insane to me.
Your command.
Unit ready.
Every player in the world is just playing Flame Tank right now. Flame Tank is super busted, man. Like, the stats on that thing are outrageous. It's the highest DPS unit in the game. If you put an Obelisk down on a Flame Tank, the Flame Tank kills the Obelisk before it fires.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2.
Alright, we're up against Sebi. I think Sebi's pretty good. I recognize the name. I definitely played against this guy before. I think he's pretty good. He's also got a fancy Seth Arctic skin. Alright, sending bikes on my half, of course. Okay. It's a bike rush. This is not a map you want to bike rush on for exactly this reason. Like, that's it. The bike rush is done. He loses. Because I just block him out. Yeah, this is not a good map to bike rush on. I was just singing your praises as well, Sebi, and you go and do this.
Building online. Unit ready.
Ready to as he desired. Lasers chop. Revving on a brain. What's needed? Burning. Come on. Brother, brother. Nod. Kill them all. Lasers taking your launches will bust their doyle. Launches will bust their doyle.
Alright, I'm happy to let this rifleman die. I don't care about him.
Okay, right.
I do want to block out this this fanatic though. I'll just block it with the bike. Alright. Pretty easy first missile. He's obviously going to go straight for my Harvester again because, you know, he's a Rivals player. And that's what you do! That's what you do when you play Rivals. Literally got his entire army hanging out on my Harvester. I don't understand it. I will never understand it. Honestly, will never understand this obsession that people have with Harvesters. Like, yeah, he's gonna get my half. Okay, big whoop. I don't understand it. I don't get it, guys. I don't understand it at all. Like, okay, yeah, you got my half, now what? You get to build one stealth tank with the bounty money, which is already dead, and the game's over. Like, what was the point? Why did you go so hard on my Harvester? This doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, GG.
Objective complete. 3, 2, 1. New objective.
Okay. Gonna go Rifles first against T-Bone.
Harvester ready.
Not seeing any rush yet. Barracks. I'm gonna go second rifle because I saw a barracks. And we'll go pressure this guy. The fact he opened lasers means he's probably gonna go flames next. Yep, there they are. As predicted. We'll set up the concave. I don't care about this guy. If he wants to shoot my base for the rest of the game with a one-man laser, then he can do that. I'm gonna need to go Venom because double flame will beat double rifle. And we'll back up. Bring the Venom in. Okay, and then we win the missile easily. Cool. So his first missile, I'm expecting he goes double half now. Yep. I actually haven't played Shade in a long time. I basically haven't played Shade. I didn't play it before the nerfs because I thought it was stupid. Like, I just thought the unit was way too powerful and it wasn't fun at all to play. It was just boring playing a unit that broken. And I haven't really played it much since the nerf either because I prefer Scorpion Tank. But this unit is still super strong. Like, this unit is super gross. I mean, like, playing it right now, I've been playing it a few games now in this run, and it's just so strong. Like, this unit is clearly way too good still. Like, it's so much better than an Orca, and it costs less, which is just ridiculous. So, yeah. Shade definitely needs another nerf. Alright, easy win. Shade is just such easy wins against Nod. It honestly is ridiculous.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2,
Alright.
1. New mission received.
Up against the worst Kopf. Don't know what that means. Maybe someone in chat can tell me. Dogs first. I'm going to go half because I'm not really afraid of dogs, but I'm a little surprised he went dogs and sent them around the top at the start of the game. A very weird play. Alright, so we'll get the lasers out. Is this going to be a rush of some kind? I'm so confused. No, it's just more dogs. Okay, I don't really know what's going on. I'm going to go double laser here, although that might be wrong. Is he trying to stall with these dogs? Kind of looked like he's getting stall out of this. I don't know if it's intentional or not. Snipers. Alright. We're going to go Venom. This is going to be a tough matchup. Venom is not kill snipers that quickly. And it dies pretty easily to Pitbull. So yeah, this is going to be a difficult matchup. Like, really difficult matchup. Pitbull in general is just going to be a very tough matchup for this deck. Because we really have nothing that 1v1s a Pitbull except maybe Stealth Tank that costs 100. I guess we'll go Shade. No, he's gone double sniper? That's so aggressive. Shooting the Pitbull with the Venom to try and finish it off. Alright, nice, it took it down. Slingshot as well? Oh my god, this guy's a monster. This guy's actually a monster. Sniper, Slingshot, and Pitbull. Come on, Sling. Come on, Shade. Ah, rip. Okay, yeah, this guy's an absolute monster. take out the pitfall. I'll take out the slingshot there. Gonna make some lasers just because they're cheap whilst I save up to do something else. I'll get a venom because I know he's got these snipers. You can also use Shade to counter snipers, by the way. It's kind of stupid, but yeah. Shade will kill one sniper with the volley, and killing one sniper is actually enough to make the squad kind of bad. But you can sort of counter snipers with shades. Alright, we know he has to go another sniper squad. Yeah, there it is. I think I need to get Stealth Tank to one-shot these pitbulls. And basically, because I'm an aggro deck, I can just, like, spam cheap units. Like, this is the game plan of an aggro deck, generally speaking. Apart from the Stealth Tank, everything I have is reasonably cheap. So I can just keep throwing units at him. Like, even though my trades are not very efficient, it doesn't actually matter that much, because... Shoot the pitbull. Yeah, cool. Yeah, whoa. Oh, no, what am I doing? Oh my god, what a throw. What a huge throw. I just moved off that pad. Ugh, that was terrible. Okay, well, never mind. Let's get back into playing the game. Yeah, huge throw. Anyway, what I was saying is, as an aggro deck, you can just, like, aggressively throw units at your opponent. Because everything is so cheap. Come on, Obelisk, get one more shot off. Nah, rip. Sucked. Iron cannon. Okay. I got everything. Luckily, my units are so cheap that I can afford to lose my entire army multiple times. Alright, I'm gonna need to focus on this game. It's actually kind of hard.
Our base is under attack. Unit offline.
Okay, I think we're good now.
Defense online.
Yeah, it looks like we win. Whew, okay, slightly complicated one. One of the best sniper maps in the game. I actually think that I'm heavily unfavored in that matchup. I think Pitbull, Sling, and Sniper I should not be able to really beat.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, up against Tiberium.
The Brotherhood is rising. Harvester ready.
And he's going air tower opening. Laser drone. Okay, so he's gone laser drones first for some reason. Laser drone venom. Okay, cool, why not? I'm just gonna get 2 lasers to fight this venom. Alright, so there go the laser drones. I'm gonna block this venom out so he can't get a 2v2. And then we're gonna go bites.
Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit offline. Unit ready.
Okay.
Missile cancel.
So this should be a fairly easy first missile from here.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Cool.
Missile launched.
I just don't know why anyone would choose to play laser drones when you can play Shade, which is just so much better.
Our base is under attack.
I don't understand what he's doing with these flamers on my base either. Probably let these rifles die now, to be honest.
Unit offline.
Might just leave this last guy. If he's so keen to attack the base with a flamer, I'll let him do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. So rock hard for the half, man. So rock hard for half every time. It's just, I'm actually just, you know what, I don't care. You go on, man. Crack on. Have your... have your laser drones shoot my harvester if it makes you happy. Alright, GG. You got the half though, so I guess you win.
You are victorious.
Okay. Up against Korean guy. I recognize this guy's alliance and name, I think. I think he's pretty good. This could be a tough matchup because we're playing a deck that sucks against Pitbull against GDI. So, you know, it's not really where I want to be in life. It looks like he's trying to stall, so we want to charge. Yeah, he's definitely trying to stall. He's going to be playing Disruptor Zone because every Korean is obsessed with Disruptor Zone for some reason. I don't know why, man, but the Korean players, they love their Disruptor Zone. They like all play Disruptor all the time. I'm actually going to take some hits here just to keep the missile charging, and I'm going to switch into Venom very early. Normally I'd say don't tech switch first, but if your opponent's made 2 harvesters, they can't afford to counter tech you. So it's safe to switch. And you want to keep the pressure on. Yeah, look, there's the Talon, but it's going to be too late. So we just win the missile. Just about. Yeah, just about. Alright, now we'll go bites. So we get like a 1-minute missile, which is not the best, but not the worst. The main thing is just keep that missile charging 24/7. He's probably going to get a Hammerhead soon or something. Well, no, if he has Talon, he probably isn't playing Hammerhead as well. He's probably just going to go straight into tech, seeing as he's doing nothing. Yep, there it is. So Zone Troopers are going to be a huge problem for this deck, because Zone Troopers smash Venom. I actually have to use Kane, I think. I don't know if I want a Kane right away. I think I can kill this first squad without using Kane. And then I can save Kane for near the end of the missile. That would be better. Oh, there's the Ruptor. I told you guys. I told you, man. Every time. It's always, like, these guys are obsessed. I don't know why. It's like all Korean players just absolutely love playing Disruptor Zone. I'll get a Stealth Tank and send it down here. We should just win the game here. Oh, no, we're gonna get flipped. Oh, go Stealth Tank, go, 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 go. Oh, it's so slow. So close. Alright, now we're dead. we lost a missile to tech, so now we're dead. That's how Rivals works. Ah, rip. This deck also is like especially garbage against tech because it just has no expensive units. Like everything is super cheap. Yeah, we're like in a lot of trouble now. I think we might just be dead, boys. Oh my god, does the Shade get 2-shot? Yeah, we're super dead. You really don't want to play an aggro deck against tech. Like aggro is the worst thing you can play against tech, and yeah, this is a true aggro deck. So I think we are hosed here. Yeah, we're super dead. I did say at the start that our deck was going to suck versus tech, and here is the proof. Oh my god, getting 2-shot by a Zone Trooper is horrendous. Ah, yeah, there it is. Well, deck sucks versus tech. No surprise there. We threw the second missile, so we're dead.
Mission failed. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we threw second missile, and aggro decks can't beat Nod, so we're dead. That's the way that goes. We did throw the I mean, like, yeah, we could have won the second missile if we hadn't messed up, but we did. So once you make a small mistake against tech with an aggro deck, and you're dead. So an unfortunate outcome there. So we're probably gonna have to go for the 14-1 now. I'm not sure what this guy's doing. He's going for a shock missile rush. It's pretty easy to stop because he went missile instead of shock missile. Obviously our rifle start just stops it very easily. Okay, so yeah, as is often the case as well, once you get one loss in these events, the quality of your opponent reduces dramatically. Gonna harass this harvester. Grab a Venom. This game should be over fairly soon. We're gonna charge the missile and fire it at him in like 2 minutes. I won't build another unit because I want to see what his tech unit is going to be. Or, yeah, there he is with a hammerhead, so we'll just get stealth tank and counter it immediately. Okay, and now we win.
Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit ready.
Ready to serve. Now rip them apart. Your
Cool.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, up against Aaron 12. He's playing Solomon. So it's either going to be Aggro Solomon or Tech Solomon, probably.
Harvester ready.
Opened rifles. He didn't open dogs, which makes me think it's Tech Solomon. He's also going installing the pad, so now I think it's definitely Tech Solomon.
Just brothers, what's needed? We're ready to serve.
So we want to keep the missile charging. He goes in for the 2v2, which we should win because we have defender's advantage. And I want to keep this missile charging as well, so I'll get on this pad. This is always an unfortunate situation where you have this rifle war against tech players and you don't have enough units to also charge the pad whilst winning the rifle war. So you kind of have to choose to lose one of those two things. Alright, so he goes fast Talon, so we're going to respond with bikes. He's got a lot of stall though, you can see, like, look at the missile. It's not even close to firing yet. This is why a lot of tech decks play rifles as well, because in the rifle mirror you can just get lots of stall. Right, there's Pitbull, which I hate to see because my deck sucks versus Pitbull. Which also kind of just translates into my deck sucks versus GDI, because, you know, who wouldn't play Pitbull on GDI? Yeah, and we're getting insane amounts of stall as well, so if it is a tech deck, which I kind of think it probably is, we're in trouble now. First missile is like 1 minute 20. Good obelisk here, but it's a huge investment. Yeah, okay, I just get the block. And we'll fire the missile like that. But yeah, 1 minute 30 missile. Mostly because my deck just doesn't have a clean answer to Pitbulls. So now I have to just hope he's not actually a tech deck. Oh, it's APC. Alright, that's fine. We can beat APC. It's also not a great matchup because the deck has no tank. Has no way to clear. It has no way to crack open an APC easily. Apart from, again, Kane. So the best way to crack an APC is to get double stealth tank and just shoot it with 2 stealth tanks at once. I don't have double stealth tank yet. Don't want to fire this stealth tank. I want to crack this open. Right, there we go. Move the rifles up as well. And get the stealth tank to try and get onto the Talon if possible. Yeah, I really want to get a second stealth tank and just blow up APCs immediately. Yeah, these decks that don't have like a heavy hitting unit like a mutant or a tank, they really struggle with breaking APCs. It's another reason I don't like playing aggro decks. Alright, so we'll obelisk now, use it to take out the Pitbull because that's the thing we struggle with the most. Then we'll crack the APC. And then hopefully we can stop this next APC getting onto the pad. Try and crack it with the obelisk. Alright, and then we'll just go on all 3 pads and we should win here. He shouldn't be able to kill off the stealth tank in time. Come on. Just about. Just about. But yeah, this deck is bad versus APC for sure. Very bad versus APC.
Objective complete. 3, 2.
Alright, last game against Shadow Phoenix.
Harvester ready.
And he opens Harvester Rifles. Let's see if he goes for a stall. Okay, he's not stalling, so that gives us some information about his deck. He's also playing Strong Arm, so he doesn't want to stall. In fact, I want to stall, I think, because if he's playing Strong Arm, he can steal first missile from me by just Strong Arming my rifles. Now he's stalling, though. He's playing Strong Arm, so yeah, I'm happy to play a stall game. And he tech switches first, so we get to go bikes to counter. And we're pushing a 2v1 here. I mean, if he can dance around these drones all he wants, but if they're not shooting anything, it doesn't matter that he has them. Then he goes Orca. Okay, so I actually think Orca is not that great against Nod War Factory. A double Orca? Oh my god, okay. So we kill the first Orca for a bike squadron. And the second Orca... Okay, the second Orca lives longer. And the turret comes down, which is going to block us. This turret is going to be a big problem. I'm going to go stealth tank and then rifles. I need to get rid of the turret because I just can't play the game whilst it's there. This is one of the best turret maps in the game. Need to take out this Orca. There we go. Get some more rifles. And we need to keep this stealth tank alive because we have to kill the drone swarm. The stealth tank. Alright, cool. The bikes on this guy. Get the drone swarm. Get the stealth tank onto the other pad so I don't lose the missile. I need this to not bug out. If this bugs out, we're gonna be in trouble. It doesn't bug out. Nice. Need to kill the turret again, and we spam some bikes. Now we just throw bikes at him over and over and over now. Oh, this bike needs to shoot this. Ah, why did the bike not shoot it? Oh. This bike was supposed to stop here and shoot that drone swarm, but it didn't, so we lost the missile. It's pretty annoying. Okay, cool. So he spent a lot more money than us on that missile and APC again. It's the APC deck, which we talked about before. This deck is pretty terrible against the APC deck. So we're just gonna have a hard time breaking APCs here. Definitely gonna need these lasers to help out. More lasers. Wow, he's super aggressive with his Orca here. He's just gonna die to the stealth tank. Yep. Turret again. Turret is very good on this map. Yeah, you can see I just can't get through the APCs in time because my deck just doesn't kill APC quickly. Sad times. I actually need to kill this so I can get something onto the pad. I think we're just dead though. Oh, go, 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 go. Get some lasers on there. Alright, so get the Venom on there, grab a stealth tank, send another Venom over here. This should kill the Orca. Yeah, okay, so now we should win the missile here. Because this Venom will win this fight. That was super close. And we still have to win another missile afterwards. So yeah, not great for me. This deck is so bad versus APC, man. It's so bad versus APC. Grab another Venom. Wow, first Pitbull of the game as well. He hasn't even made a Pitbull until now, and Pitbull is super good against us. So I need stealth tanks. I need to just use multiple stealth tanks to break APCs open. Maybe get a shade, but it's about the same as the stealth tank, honestly. Alright. I need an answer to these missiles now. Ugh, another turret, oh my god. It's such a beating, this map. Such a beating on this map. So I'm trying to get a Venom over here. I don't know if it'll live long enough to fire the missile against a Pitbull, but we'll find out. Let's go, Venom, live! Yes, great success. What a hassle that was. What a hassle. Oh, man. Alright, so we got 14-1. We lost that game to Tech. I think that aggro decks are just bad, honestly. Like, aggro decks see a lot of play because they're one of the best ways to beat Tech when you're underleveled. So as a new player, you play aggro to beat Tech when you're underleveled on the ladder. But I think Tech decks are pretty bad. Sorry, I think aggro decks are pretty bad. So I would not recommend this deck, basically. I think this deck is pretty poor. I think it's just worse than playing mid-range or combined arms. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah. I mean, like, I fucked up this missile against this Tech guy. And that was it. I was dead because I'm playing an aggro deck, so I can never kill Tech units ever again. Kane didn't even help because he had Disruptor. And then the APC decks were a huge, huge beating to try and fight. Which, you know, if I was playing the Tick Tank Chuggy variant of Kane, this one here, I think that those matchups would have all been very easy. Like the tech guy would have been easy, and the APC guys would have been easy. So yeah, if you're looking for a Kane deck, this one I think is dramatically better. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you next time.